Hey guys, Nike here. It's patch day. I wanted to come out with a new warrior build, show everyone what's going on. So after this balance patch, quite a bit has changed. However, for warrior, there's a couple new things. The builds are going to change a lot, and I want to go over them. The difference is, pretty much with this patch, there's no longer going to be one end-all, be-all warrior build. You're not going to have the 30-25-00-15 that you're going to use basically for everything now. Now you're pretty much going to have to change your build based on your party and your circumstances. I'm going to go over all the different builds. There's actually 3 builds now, and they do somewhat require different gear. So it's gotten a little more complicated to play warrior, but you can kind of go with the build that fits the circumstances you're in most often and gear towards that. So first up, I want to go over what I think should be the most common build that you see in groups, and that is a pure axe build, and it uses empowered allies. So I will go over quickly the traits, and then we'll go over the gear. So first up, you're going to go 4-6-0-4-0. You're going to take dual wielding in strength and axe mastery. These are going to give you more DPS, more ferocity, and remember, burst skills restore endurance. Building momentum will be always useful. Notice a big change, you're not going to have 30 in strength, so you'll be able to use your eviscerate on recharge and cooldown. That's going to help keep the DPS high on this build, despite the fact that we're losing the Grandmaster trait. And later on in the video, I'm going to show you DPS rotations for every build and how to effectively utilize them to maximize your DPS. So this will be part of it. So in arms, the first trait we're going to take is Deep Strike. You get 40 precision for each unused signet. Works out to about 4% chance to crit. You're pretty much always going to have healing signet and then a DPS signet. So that'll be pretty good for you. Rending Strikes. Of course, getting Vuln on crit, that is never not going to be good, so we'll always want that. And then lastly, we're going to have the new trait, Dual Wield Agility. It's going to increase your attack speed while wielding a sword, axe, or mace in your offhand, which we will always do with this build. This works out to be a 10% overall DPS boost, and it's because of this trait that we can really afford to give up Berserker strength and go and get Empower allies. So this trait is going to put us on par with, in the DPS, only slightly behind the 30-25-00-15 build. So you're not, in the old days, you would have to run Empowered Allies, you'd have to give up